talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of my mind, out of my mind. Wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me. Too many times, too many times. My love, he makes it feel like nobody else, nobody else. But my love, he doesn't love me, so I tell myself, one, don't pick up the phone, you know he's only calling cause he's walking alone. Two, don't let him in, you have to kick him out again. Three, don't be his friend, you know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. And if you're a man, you ain't getting over him. I got no rules, I count him.
It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show.
Thanks for joining us. The NBA on 2K Sports rolling right along. Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. The regular season starting to wind down. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, more than solid play for them of late. 7 wins in their last 10 outings, making their mark and playing well. Hold on to your seats, folks. Should be a wild ride. Whoa! 2 athletic clubs facing off. Kenny, how do you expect this one to go down?
Woo, lots of highlight reels, lots of highlight reels, lots of highlight reels, and great showmanship.
Should be exciting for the players and the fans. The team that takes care of the basketball will have the edge.
Woo! Okay, time for tip-off. We send it over to...
What are you riding, a horse, Ernie?
Woo! Kevin Harlan.
It's not a roller coaster, is it?
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's a Western Conference battle here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Lakers look to work home court advantage. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, and a wonderful surprise for all of you tonight. Sitting along courtside with legendary Kobe Bryant. Kobe, thanks for joining us.
No, thank you, man. Thank you for letting me be a part of the team.
You're still a fan, aren't you, even though you're retired?
100%.
Taking a look at Golden State, and they're one of the elite teams in first place in the Western Conference.
And coming off their championship last season, that success, I believe, carried right over into this one. They played at a high level all year long and stand poised to make another run at the title.
Certainly looks that way, Greg. I mean, some teams go through a little bit of a malaise or a hangover after a championship. Not these guys. They've had a terrific year.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Hey there, Kevin. Well, we all know that Steve Kerr, the Warriors coach, has a great way with his players. He said they see through all the BS. They've got to know that you're in charge and know what you're talking about. But in the end, it's about them. Kevin?
You know what? That humble approach goes a long way, David. Thank you. Kobe, when you think of that rough-and-tumble style of the Pistons and the Knicks in the 80s versus this more wide-open style, which style do you appreciate more, and which style was more difficult to play?
Well, personally, I always wanted to play in the 80s because of the defensive rules, the illegal defense rules, where you have to play man-to-man.
Yes.
You can't come in and 2-9 in the paint. There's no zone defenses. You have to go mano-a-mano, right? If you're going to double team,
challenge.
Oh, my gosh, come on now. You can't. People can't hide. Players can't hide. You know, it's a player out there that might not be a good defensive player or doesn't really want to play defense. He can hide. In the 80s, you can't do that.
No hiding.
No, there's no hiding. You're on an island.
We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. The tremendous pair of Curry and Clay in the backcourt. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. Here's Rondo. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. And the dunk by LeBron.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Nuggets. Durant with the steal. And then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
So it's the Lakers now. The Warriors making the shot. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Kept alive. McGee off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Really like how he used his body, got outstanding position on the boards, and then maximized it.
Curry fires from way outside. Kuzma pulls it in. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Rondo can't get it to go. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Quite possibly the best shooter of all time. Curry just continues to impress. Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
That's good from Stephen Curry. Let's talk about something that I know fascinates basketball fans, Kobe, having that competitive streak, which is something that runs deep for you. Talk about the desire to dominate and completely destroy your opponent.
Well, it's the spirit of competition, right? I don't think you're doing anybody any service by going out there and competing half-hearted, right? If you truly respect the person that you're facing, then the right thing to do is to compete as hard as you possibly can against them to bring the best out of them. And that's on both ends of the floor. You can't be a one-way dominant player. You can't just compete on the offensive end and take it off on the defensive end. You got to play both sides of the ball.
Your motor never stopped. I mean, that's from our perspective on the sideline, watching you play on both ends of the floor, like you said.
Yeah, you got to keep going. And to do that, you have to train really, really hard in the off season. I mean, that's a lot of conditioning. It's a lot of weight training, right? You have to train in extraordinary ways in order to do extraordinary things.
Now, here's LeBron, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Now the pass to Bullock. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Cousins. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Cousins has got his first points in this one.
You know, I really enjoy watching Cousins go to work deep inside. I mean, it feels like, to me, nobody can guard him down there.
Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots. Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Now, here's Bullock, following the miss by Draymond Green. Good work there as it goes.
You know, body him up all you want. It doesn't bother Kyle Kuzma. He's got great competitive spirit and skill.
Curry outside. The shot missing. And it's the Lakers the other way. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them.
Kobe, you love to take over a game. You're scoring everything you did. Who are the players you faced, though, who held their own against you defensively, that were always something maybe that you really enjoyed playing because you knew they were so good defensively?
Tony Allen was my all-time favorite to go against. I loved going up against Tony
monster,
Allen.
Huh?
He was a man. Well, he didn't ask for any help ever. It wasn't like, I'm going to send Kobe down here and come for the trap. He wasn't asking for help. He's like, no, me and you. No matter how many times I hit him, no matter how many times I scored him, he was still there every single time. And I loved competing against him. Raja Bell as well. I loved competing against Raja.
Yeah, there were some battles with you and him when he played with Phoenix.
Yeah, because there was no back down in him, right?
None.
Eric Snow, Bruce Bowen I liked a lot. He played the game differently. He tried to frustrate you and all these things. So I was fortunate enough to go up against some really top defenders. Kawhi, I didn't get a chance to see much because it was later in my career.
That'd have been a good matchup.
I would have loved it.
California on my license plate. Last year they ain't even like the bay. Had to get it on my own. I couldn't get it if I want. You can't even get it on the phone. You ain't even know. I'll be with you. I ain't gon' stop putting on. Run a whole mother slang. Yeah, bad on my bag. Yeah, beat back with her. Yeah, you ain't really what you claim. Why you always in the way? Fat little ways. Bitch, you gon' make it shake. Say you fight, but you ain't crazy.
And let's check out the stats for Rondo. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. 4th in assists. And he's in the top 5 in the league in steals. Those hands are like meat hooks. Not much gets by him.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Only 3 games until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West will be won. You take a look at the Warriors. They've got their eye on the number 1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And checking out the Lakers. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And well, for the Warriors, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward to facing. They're only going to get scarier the deeper into the season we get.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's hard to avoid fouling Durant, but the problem is he hits nearly 90% of his free throws for his career.
The first free throw is good. And for those of us who have never played at this level, it must be a thrill to contend against the best in the world. But also with that comes a lot of pressure. How do you handle the balance between enjoying the game and the pressure that's on you in the game?
I've never felt pressure. I'm not really sure what that is. I mean, you'll have moments where you'll make game-winning shots, and it's fantastic.
Never nervous.
No. At times where you'll miss it, and then people won't like you very much. Mm-hmm. But then the next game, you hit a game winner, and everybody loves you. And then you miss the next one, and everybody don't like you again. Right? So why would I stress out over quote-unquote pressure? It doesn't make any sense to me.
How about the responsibility to your teammates and to your own built-in pressures to perform like Kobe Bryant?
Even that, right? Yeah. Even that. There'll be games where you make them, and your teammates are thanking you for it. At times when you miss it, and your teammates are like, dang, man, you got to do better, right? So it's ebbs and flows all the time. And internally, I just do what I practice. Mm-hmm. So there's no reason for me to be nervous or apprehensive because I've done this shot thousands and thousands and thousands of times. I just have to do it one more time.
Here is Durant after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Lets it go from deep. And it's Durant missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul him.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Take a break.
And one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
And he knocks down the first one.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 4. And it's Green, missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Out to Kuzma. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his 4th assist in this one. Warriors have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. After 20 years in the NBA, Kobe, you were able to play with so many people. Who is most like you among guys you played with, who you would have said, this guy is like-minded? Like would Derek Fisher fit that category?
Yeah, D-Fish was tough.
Yeah.
D-Fish was tough. Adam Morrison, actually, believe it or not.
No kidding.
Adam Morrison. It made
Really?
practices, it drove us because he was competitive in practice. I mean, he tried to play defense. I mean, he couldn't move laterally with the athleticism that most players do. But he was competing hard every single day, man. And he had a lot of competitiveness
You
and
like
fire in him. Oh, yeah. My whole team was built like that. We had a lot of guys that were temperamental. A lot of temperamental guys that you look at and say, you know what? You're not going to win a championship with that group. And we sit back and we laugh to this day. Like Shannon Brown and I will get together and we'll talk about the old days.
Yeah.
And we'll just look at each other and say, you know, can you believe we won a championship with a bunch of misfits?
But collectively, I guess, right, there was something that obviously worked.
Yeah, we're all crazy.
Yeah.
And so, you know, when you take a bunch of crazy and you focus it on one thing, it tends to work out.
There it is, yeah.
There it is.
Another ring.
Yeah.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Basket, good. 8 points for LeBron.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Here's Durant. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside. Oh,
Man.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time.
Kevin, he's been flat out phenomenal, superb, scintillating this quarter. He's carving them up, knocking down everything.
And the Lakers call time here.
All right, Staples Center, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Laker girls.
Some changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney is checked in for Cousins. Urebko comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson. Shot from the inbound. And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Mike Muscala is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Kobe, in other sports, I mean, people always admired the mind of Peyton Manning playing in the NFL. Tom Brady, the way he thinks the game through. I compare you to that. Did you have that same kind of fascination in other sports with the great players that were similar to you in basketball?
Yeah. We used to get together. I remember the first time I met Peyton was at an Orlando Magic game, 99. He came in the locker room. We were just getting started. So I was just asking him questions about his process and stuff. And he started going to like mock cover 2 and and I was like, and he went on for like a good 5 minutes. When he was done, I said, Peyton, I don't understand anything you just said. Right? But he spoke at a level of detail that was beyond fascinating.
You were impressed by that?
Yes, which then leads to more questions. Like Tom and I talk often about that stuff too, and how much we love the game, how much we love the process and the attention to every little detail. It's fun to be around, no matter the industry.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, as Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Shots good by Durant.
defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, you know, both teams scoring at a really steady clip. If you like good offense, you've come to the right spot. This is your game.
Takes it from 10. Misses off the right iron.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And it's in there. 6 points for Rajon Rondo.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And Kobe, I remember you saying that curiosity is such a valuable trait in a player. I bet the triangle was a very intriguing offense for you to learn and grasp.
Oh yeah, it created such a system. It's like, jazz. When people watch jazz musicians orchestrate, and it seems as if they're freelancing, but they're freelancing with a built-in structure. You have to have structure in order to be able to freelance and create these amazing things. And the triangle gave unbelievable structure. And some of the people that I've talked to that have competed against the triangle and lost against the triangle, whether it was to us or to the Bulls, all lament about the triangle's the biggest crock of garbage. It was just you and Michael. Then I said, you know what? Let's have a conversation. Do you remember this play? Yeah. Okay, that play happened at the moment it happened with 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter because we knew in the first minute of the game when we ran it, you did this defensively. So we said, okay, they did that. Check. We'll wait. Okay, now let's look at this action. Okay, this action, how they're playing this action. They're playing it that way. All right, check. Hold it. We'll wait.
Interesting.
Right? And so in the fourth quarter, we're able to take advantage. Why? Because we have a structure. From that structure, we know what you are doing, and we know how to counter what you're doing. All right? There's a reason Michael can look at Steve Kerr in a timeout and said, be ready. How would he know that?
Yeah, right.
How would he know that unless he knew every time he drove middle, Stockton was coming over to help on his dribble penetration? He could have made that pass to Steve Kerr in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter. Why did he wait?
That's good stuff. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Golden State also making some changes. Livingston comes in for Kevin Durant. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Curry. 1:15 left in the first. Here's Jerebko. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
Lance Stevenson's checked in for Rajon Rondo. That's good from Jerebko. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Here's Stevenson. Look at that jam.
Come on now. Bring the thunder. Rock that rim.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
58 seconds left here in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Hits it from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
No explanation for giving up these wide-open looks. Total breakdown. Unacceptable defense.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Teams value the three so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. In third, the Warriors.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Lakers trail by 8. Stevenson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's Hart. From outside, off the mark. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And it's blocked by Stevenson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Here's Iguodala. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Warriors call a timeout.
I got him.
Fans who wants a free t-shirt, make some noise.
Fifteen seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's Stevenson missing. Lets the 3 fly. And Andre Iguodala with the 3. Iguodala's got 7 points.
And from the opening tip, they've just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Clearly in great rhythm. They've got it going on. I mean, in a big way. Excellent job at establishing a huge lead early on.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. The Warriors on top. They lead by 13. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together.
The way I judge, whether we can play together or not is on the defensive end. I never really judge on the offensive end. It's about picking each other up on the defensive end and all being on the string.
Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
Assist from Sean Livingston.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Grinding away down low, man. Just filing them down. Love the bully ball method. Paying off well.
They've got Muscala. Hart is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Lance Stevenson. And it's Wagner in at the center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Tries yet again. And he lays it up and in. Wagner's got his second bucket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Lakers trail by 15. I'm sitting here listening to you talk, Kobe, about the game. You should have an academy for some of these players, really.
Yeah, I do it individually.
Yeah,
I don't do it collectively with guys, but individually I do. Like, I've had guys just come out to where I live out in Orange County, and I'll tell them, I say, listen, you guys can come out anytime. If I'm in town, I'm always available at 5 o'clock in the morning, and we can go 5 o'clock in the morning to 7. So I do that quite a bit with guys individually.
Misses the baby hook.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Iguodala's drive, a beautiful reverse layup. Iguodala's got 11.
They're up right now because he's been dominant on offense, and, man, I like seeing him catch fire like this.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Stevenson. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Warriors leading by 17. Here's Jerebko. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Muscala. Then for the Warriors, DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Looney. And it's Klay Thompson in for Andre Iguodala.
Shooting one.
That's good from Jerebko. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Now here's Caldwell Pope. D right on him. Down low. And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Now here's Kuzma. He's got 7. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look and a miss there on the triple. Warriors leading by 18. It's Thompson off the drive. Basket good.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Warriors also with a sub. Green, he's checked in for Jerebko. Here's Stevenson. 9 points last game. Sinks the three-pointer.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play. And boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
Chalk up 2 there. 10 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
He tries for 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
And, you know, Cousins is tough inside, but he's got a nice outside touch, too. Didn't have that shot when he first got into the league, but now he does.
And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, and Cousins comes over to help. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
A chance to check out stats for Green. They've gotten some big performances from him since the All-Star break. He's averaging 7 points a game, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
Bullock, good.
Always got to patrol the three-point line. When you don't, you suffer the consequences.
The drive by Green. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. To the middle. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Cousins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Shoots from 14. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Now, here's Stevenson. He has 7.
And, Kevin, that's what they want, an uncontested look from the perimeter. Sadly, they came up short on that possession.
And Cousins gets it to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And it's McGee with the jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
It's Thompson off the drive.
Man, Thompson is phenomenal as a two-way player. A knockdown shooter from everywhere, challenged or unchallenged, and he defends at an elite level, too.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Lance Stevenson. And he sinks the second. And so it's the Lakers with it. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And it's McGee with the jam.
There's a nuance to the passing skill of Rondo. He just is able to whip that ball around to the open man.
And that one's good. Green.
And offensively, they've done a great job here of staying in rhythm.
Well, I tell you what, Greg, their offense has really been productive this half, and I absolutely love the shots they've taken so far.
Now, here's Kuzma. 7 points in the game. The shot's good from McGee.
Well, he's been excellent thus far, Kevin, but it still hasn't been enough to get them the lead.
Kuzma against Green. Here's Hart. And the 3 off target.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much. And Green slams it in.
And, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
They double him with Green to the inside, and Kuzma slams it in.
And, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Golden State also making some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Sean Livingston. And Curry subbed in for Quinn Cook. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Over LeBron. No good from Durant.
Boy, they ran the offense well to get this look. Even though he missed it, I think they liked the shot.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Kuzma not only has great skill, but his balance is so good. Even when he gets bumped around, he still finds a way to score.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
You're the only woman on my mind. You're the only way I spend my time. Tick, 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 boom. Can't get you out of the room of my head. Take two, is it too soon to get you in my room? I want you now. I need you off the ground. I want you not loud. I want you right now. I did it right now.
You're the only one that makes me wait all the time. Oh yeah, you blow my mind. Boom, boom, you blow my mind. You're the only one that can stand on my skin. You're doing damage. Nobody's ever cool.
Here we can see, Kevin, where the Warriors rank in the NBA right now.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively, playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
Free throw good, Kuzma. Golden State's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Curry. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Curry's got 9.
Boy, Curry's so quick, so crafty. I mean, his combination of craftiness and quickness, really hard to contain.
Pass to Kuzma. Rondo, wide open, drills it from outside. He's got 9.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Lakers shooting the ball beautifully in the second quarter. They're at 55% from the field. Kuzma kicks to Rondo. And they double up Rondo. Passes to Bullock from the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Cousins throws it down.
This is a vintage performance from Boogie, the big fella putting pressure on him every single trip down the floor.
The Lakers shooting straight 49% from the field. McGee slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
The free throw off from McGee. Warriors leading by 23. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 11 points for Steph Curry.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Rondo's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Here's James. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
McGee's shot is off. Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. The shot's good. 22 points for Kevin Durant.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You've just got to marvel at his greatness.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. Wagner's checked in. Looney's checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Klay Thompson. On defense, Golden State. Rondo is doubled. Kicks to LeBron. And he can't jam it through. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
James against Durant. James looking around. And again, the Lakers no good.
Not a lot going his way. Everything he's shooting is just off the mark. I mean, somehow he's got to figure out a way to turn it around.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second.
Now we'll check across the NBA the best shooters from the stripe. Second, Stephen Curry.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
The Lakers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor, something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And the first one drops. And Los Angeles with some changes. Muscala comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Reggie Bullock. And Golden State also making a change. Jerebko's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Durant against James. Caldwell-Pope outside. Lets it fly from 18. Hits the front of the rim and out.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
I'd like to give a big thank you once again to Kobe Bryant for coming by, and feel free anytime to drop by and join our broadcast.
No, thank you, man. It's been wonderful. Thank you for having me.
You know, Clark, thinking back on Kobe's legacy to the Lakers and how great of an impact he had in that team, very few players have that kind of relationship with a franchise.
And you know, Kevin, with free agency, it's getting more and more rare for a player to spend their entire career with one team as Kobe did with the Lakers. I have a special place in my heart for those kind of guys, a one franchise superstar. And not to begrudge guys for going elsewhere and playing for multiple teams, but it does certainly make it a little more special when you see guys the ilk of Kobe play with only one team.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And James makes scoring look so effortless. Once he kicks it into gear, there's not much you can do to stop it.
And he comes up with the deuce. 26 points for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part, Greg. Even for the best three-point shooting teams, sometimes you've got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
Yeah, just a nice little move through the contact there. Curry with the fantastic body control.
For Los Angeles, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
LeBron James at the line for 2.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And really no better leader in the NBA than LeBron. The closest thing to a player coach we've had in a long time.
No good on the second free throw. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He ended up with 26 points, 5 block shots, and 2 steals. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
That was the half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game. And that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
They relied way too heavily on the three-point shot in the first half. Their long-range game was off. That's my off sound, Ernie. They were off. But they still settle for the outside shots. They got to put more pressure on the defense by pounding it inside and attacking the basket.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
His points production thus far, off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters, just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Head coaches obviously get the attention in all sports, Clark, but the assistants also play very big roles. How do you build chemistry as a coaching staff?
You know, I've never coached, but I've watched a lot of coaches. I think first and foremost, you appreciate your assistant coaches, and then you give them room to grow and develop as coaches. And you share with them the building of the team and the coaching of the team. And that, to me, I think, if you serve your assistant coaches as they're serving you, I think that's how you build the best chemistry.
And loyalty's got to be big among that group on that sideline, doesn't it? Loyal to each other.
Big time. Loyalty to one another, and then also a common focus on really serving the players to the best of their ability collectively.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson and Durant, the deadly shooting wing pair. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. Baseline try. Kuzma pulls it in. Now, here's Bullock. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to James. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 20.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And then Durant with the dunk.
I like seeing Durant slam that one down. I mean, he's just powering it home thanks to that incredible position.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him. Kuzma against Green. Shot from 12.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Here's Durant. That one wide left. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. James kicks to Rondo. Green against McGee. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by McGee. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Curry finds Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And a wide open look for James. No good on that one. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Stolen by Bullock. To the paint, changes up. And there's a nice layup by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 14 points for the game.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
Right side, Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. That's 36 points for Kevin Durant.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Curry dishes to Green. Curry passes to Cousins. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Kevin Durant. 8th in scoring. And how about his top 10 ranking and free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Here's Durant. From down in the low post, it goes. Durant's got 38 points.
Well, I tell you, he's beating up the defense in this quarter, going right at him and scoring in a variety of ways.
And McGee kicks to Hart. Here's LeBron. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 8 rebounds in this game. Well, this is something that Kobe has said in the past with the Lakers organization. It is championship or bust.
That's good. Well, I think you need that type of culture and mentality to have a chance to win championships. I believe the Lakers have done a good job of maintaining that mentality throughout the years.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Durant.
And Kevin Durant, the ultimate get-out-of-jail card for your offense. With his height and shooting touch, get him the ball with the clock running down, and he can make something out of nothing. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And what hot hands have been coming from the ranks of the small forwards this past month. A look at the leading shooting percentages for those players. 4th, Kevin Durant.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
That's accurate, but you can't do what they've done without a superb outside shot as well. I mean, that's not a problem for this group. They certainly can drain the jump shot.
You know, Greg, Kevin Durant could fit in any offense, but in your eyes, how good of a fit has he been in this Warriors attack?
Really like the missing puzzle piece. You know, I mean, his shot comes so much easier with the spacing he's afforded. At the same time, he's the fail-safe. When things break down, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Now here is McGee. He's got 12. Here's Hart. Poked away. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Lakers ball.
Cook is checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, Klay Thompson, such a perfect fit on the Warriors. A versatile defender, can score playing off the ball, and just plays the game the right way.
Laker girls. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for Cousins.
And really what jumps out to me about this shot chart is just how aggressive he's been when on the floor. I mean, he's doing everything he can to get as close to the hoop as possible before putting up that shot, and it's worked out in a big way for him and his team.
Now, here's Kuzma. 18 points for him. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Warriors?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here is Rondo. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. That one drops for him. Kuzma's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm, high percentage quality shots, and really getting whatever he wants.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Greg, you hear that since Kevin Durant moved to the Bay Area, he's wasted no time making connections and investments in Silicon Valley.
It's interesting. He's reined in his endorsements by over half, but he's so inquisitive. I think meeting these tech luminaries and learning from them was part of the allure of the Golden State.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Durant. In NBA history, only a handful of rookies have averaged 20 points and 10 rebounds. And Clark, you were one of them.
Yeah, it's a point of pride for me. Obviously wasn't able to be part of a playoff team in the short time I played, but did distinguish myself individually for the short time I played, and that's fairly select company when you talk 2010 guys as rookies, and it's a pretty impressive list to be on. Actually, one of my peers, Terry Cummings, is also part of that first-year 2010 group.
You talk about names: Wilt Chamberlain, Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Hakeem, Tim Duncan, Bird, Shaq. I mean, what great names.
Yeah, some phenomenal names, no doubt about it. Glad to be on that roll call list.
Now Stevenson, following Durant's three-point attempt. Hart, no good. Here's Livingston. And the Warriors miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Stevenson. Warriors with the rebound. Durant feeling it out a bit. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Livingston's got 11 points.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Kuzma passes to Wagner. Stevenson inside the three-point line. That one a little long.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Thompson puts up a deep three. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one. LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Looking here at some numbers for Thompson. Some impressive play from him over the last month. Right around 21 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. and he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Shot from 12, and Wagner pulls it down. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside, here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wasted no time on that one. Durant's got 51.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
And then Durant with the jam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Stevenson, and Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, I tell you, he's so good at scoring in a lot of different ways. Kuzma enjoys showing off the full repertoire of his game.
Here's Durant, and it's Golden State with another.
Boy, he's willed this team to the lead, demanding the rock and capitalizing with ease.
Stevenson outside to the middle. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Muscala, he's checked in for the Lakers. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Draymond Green. Jerebko comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Iguodala in for Cook. Golden State's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Count the basket. Looney's got 8.
Being aware there, excellent recognition, fantastic playmaking leading to the nice shot.
Lakers shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Hart the pass to Wagner, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Hart kicks to Kuzma. Thompson comes with the double team. To the paint. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we know Luke Walton comes from the Warriors coaching system, was an assistant there prior to taking this Lakers position, and known for his sharpness as an offensive coach.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Josh Hart. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. LA has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Iguodala with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Shot's good by Iguodala.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And with the Lakers wanting to play more up-tempo, it makes sense to have Walton guide the ship.
Yeah, I agree with you because he's knowledgeable, played on some really good teams, championship caliber teams. I think as he grows as a coach and as this team grows together, they could be quite a group.
Caldwell Pope, and he dunks it down.
And with the leaping ability that Caldwell Pope possesses, he knows when to bounce to the rack and throw it down.
And Curry the bucket on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 9th assist in the game now. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
Here's Bullock after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. And Iguodala comes to help. Here's Caldwell Pope, again Los Angeles.
Extremely accurate from the mid-range. Caldwell Pope knows he has the touch to score from there.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Curry. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Yeah, he doesn't back down from anybody, Greg. Effective at getting the room he wants and then gets his shot off in time.
Now, here's Kuzma. 24 points for him.
Hey, now, watch out when Caldwell Pope is on the attack. He penetrates inside fast.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here's Looney, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against the Lakers. The Warriors have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Move shots.
He misses the free throw, and the Lakers making a change here. Good on the second free throw. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Bullock with it. From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Los Angeles guys shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Muscala is out there with Chandler. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Inside, he dishes it to Muscala. Back to Chandler. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. Chandler's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Lakers.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Here's Looney, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean dunk that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pump.
Here's your Rebko. Knocks down the three ball.
And piling on to that big lead, we know he has the range late on the defensive reaction.
Yeah, and you really can't afford those kinds of lapses. I mean, not when facing a hole or a deficit like this.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
James kicks to Chandler. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. You know, Clark, when you think about it, all fans really care about is winning, and that's hard to pull off when you're the only star on your team. We see it all over the league.
You know, basketball is not tennis or golf. It's a team game, and one man can't win a championship by himself. I mean, when you look at all the championship teams, they were championship teams, not driven by just one star player. And it's a blessing when you can play with other good players, and that's what all good players desire to do at some point in their career.
Listen when I play this is not a playlist. We've been on the same, I ain't tryna change. Got girls that be tryna get famous, but they remain nameless.
Golden State's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And the basket by Curry.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Now here's James. Bonga gets it to go from beyond the arc. Here's Curry. Again, Golden State.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Lakers have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Now the dish to Caldwell Pope. Bonga. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Down low, hangs. And the layup is up and in.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
Clark, you've always been a student of the game. You've seen a number of guys do a great job of changing styles as they've gotten older in the game.
Yeah, that's always fun to watch. I think about Magic Johnson. I think about Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan.
Right.
You watch these guys, and there are a number of other guys, too. I mean, those come to mind pretty prominently. But again, it's about a concession to who you are for real, not who you used to be. And I love seeing guys play more on the ground when they were high flyers earlier, or add a jump shot when they were drivers. Those are neat evolutions to see.
And here we go with Curry running it up the court.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. You want to be aggressive offensively, but at the same time, you need defensive balance so you can get back in transition.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Got that one up quick. Curry's got 35.
And that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check, another log on the fire.
Well, they're scorching right now. I mean, the defense has to be concerned. Nothing they're doing is stopping this run. Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And the Lakers making a change here. Stevenson's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Looney. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Curry. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustment.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Lakers. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Stevenson outside, and there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That's his first foul. You look at rebounding now, Clark. Teams relying less on one guy and more on collective team rebounding, especially, it seems, on the defensive end.
Yeah, and you think about it, Kevin, with the space and pace game, positionless basketball, if you will, or versatile basketball that takes place, more guys are spread out and away from the goal. Bigger guys are not always camped in the lane, so everybody's got to rebound the ball, more so today than in past decades because, again, the three-point shots are coming at a rapid rate. Longer rebounds are available now, so everybody's got to be attuned to rebounding the ball.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. And it's Cook with the ball for Golden State. Fires from the corner. Chandler with the rebound.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. And here's James outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Livingston. Nice shot from the wing.
Great job getting to the right spot on the court. Beautiful passing all the way around.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now here's LeBron. Stevenson outside. Out to the right wing. And again, the Lakers no good.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. But he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
There's the pass to Hart. Clark, an interesting aspect of the one-and-done controversy. Increasingly, these guys are being asked to take on a big role in the NBA right away.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? I'm all for guys that have the unique ability and opportunity to play pro basketball out of high school or after 1 or 2 years of college. I would love to see college kids hang around for 2 or 3 years, but that's not realistic for the supremely gifted. But it does put pressure on your teams if you're expecting these young guys to come in and impact winning right away. Takes a little time, most cases, for even really highly talented players to become winning NBA players.
And here are the Warriors now after LeBron James's miss.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
To the inside. It's hauled in by Bogut.
I mean, come on. You don't see misses like that. I mean, that's grade school.
McKinney, the 19-footer, is on the money. Here's LeBron. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the Lakers with another miss.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
McKinney, no good.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Livingston finds Bogut over Chandler. That one off the back iron and out.
He must hit that shot. I mean, the defense, non-factor. Very surprising he missed it.
You know, every coach talks about playing team basketball, Clark. When it comes to the fans, they really come out to see the stars. What do you think is the psychology behind that?
Well, I think fans enjoy elite players and great talent across any sport, but they also recognize that team play is critical to winning. So I think it's a combination. Fans, I think we've got to give them a little more credit. Sure, they want to see the stars play, but they want to win, and they know to win, teams have to be about team basketball, not just highlighting and enjoying the stars.
Mike Muscala is checked in for James. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for the Warriors. From 13, the shot's good from Jerebko. Jerebko's got 7 points for the quarter.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Here's Hart. He's covered by Livingston. Hart the pass to Muscala. Offline with his three. Golden State's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Livingston, no luck. LA has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And that one's good by Stevenson.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Shoots from the baseline. Livingston, no luck. And Los Angeles guys shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Inside, here's Chandler. Stevenson against Iguodala. Hart, no good. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Here's Cook. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And Los Angeles guys shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
You know, there's always this debate, Clark. Could the best teams 20 years ago beat the best teams of today?
I think there would be some compelling matchups, and I think you would find winners on both sides from different eras. I really do. It's hard to compare just because of the difference in eras and periods, but really good championship teams typically could handle most teams in the current era. I believe that in all sports. So compelling matchups, and I do think some teams from a couple of decades ago could handle some of the teams that we see winning championships now.
And again, no good by the Lakers. The Warriors shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
No doubt about it, partner, but unfortunately, the flip side of that coin, the drive home for the hometown fans, going to be rather flat.
And the Lakers with another turnover here.
And, you know, that pass wasn't deflected or anything, Kevin. Don't see that often, an unfortunate, unforced turnover.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. Timeout called the Warriors. They're leading. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. .40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Livingston, good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
Now, here's Bullock. Chandler kicks to Muscala. Rondo scanning the floor. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Shot clock at 5. And again, the Lakers no good. The drive by Green, and he drops it in from the low post. Got a piece of it. And it's Green with the jam. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Steph, what was the key that had your offense going so well tonight?
Obviously, guys have to make shots, and when we're creating and moving our bodies and the ball's moving, we're not turning it over. You know, we're tough to guard, and everybody had confidence tonight to go out there and make plays. So that's contagious, and we got to find that next game if we want to keep this going.
Obviously, the way you guys want to play, Steph. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.